Hello, welcome to Geekyhijynx, home of the mischief makers, and today we're looking at Willy's Wonderland. So let's start the plot and the premise. Who the hell calls a home phone anymore?
Hello? It's me, Dandy.
Oh, Dandy.
I just want to leave a little message for you so you can get settled in on your first night.
Dandy, it's a goldfish I'm looking after for you. It's not rocket science.
Now I know it can be kind of overwhelming, but it's all fine. You've got nothing to worry about. My goldfish, Sir Goldie.
Sir Goldie?
Yeah, Sir Goldie. It's neat, right?
I hate when you do that.
And you've got nothing to worry about with Goldie. He was bound to turn into a human hybrid mutant with a thirst of blood at some point. Just remember to take regular breaks, check the cameras, and conserve your energy. And all you have to do is make it to the final thoughts and rating of your review of Willy's Wonderland, and all will be fine.
I feel like I've been denied critical need-to-know information. Let's just check these cameras. Who's the monkey? What kind of life do I have? Yeah. Here's the premise and the plot. Send help. So the film's about a silent character who, after completing all his missions in Liberty City, decided to hit the road and begin a new, violent adventure. Of course, that's not what the story is about. The film, however, is about a silent character played by Nicolas Cage, known only as the Janitor. And while travelling along the open road, he finds his vehicle needs repairs, and is very lucky to be found by a very chatty mechanic who will fix his car up, but only for cash. And as there's no internet or working ATMs in town, the mechanic points him in the direction of Tex, the owner of Willy's Wonderland, a family restaurant. If Nicolas Cage spends the whole night there and cleans the place up, he'll fix his car up for free. But little does Nicolas Cage know that the night may not be as simple as it seems, as he is locked in for the entire night with killer animatronics. Now, I had no idea what this film was about. I like to go into horror films blind. I never like to watch trailers or know too much because trailers tend to give the main story away, the best scares, the best kills. So horror trailers are a no-go for me. All I knew about this film was it starred the movie god Nicolas Cage and was about killer animatronics. So before I move on with what I liked about this film, let's see where this damn fish is, because I ain't going down on no chump.
I got you, sir.
PG, what the hell are you doing? You scared the crap out of me.
I'm sorry, sir. It's for my new YouTube channel. I'm pranking people. You're my first prankie. It's to entertain all my millions, just me.
So how comes you're so calm? There's a killer goldfish walking around this damn place.
Well, I got quite lucky there, sir. He said my life is so meaningless, it's not worth taking. Wait a second. Oh.
Well, look, maybe you can give me a clue as to which room he's hiding in. He's gone. Well, looks like things just got real. That's what I like about the film. Now, the best part of the movie, by far, is Nicolas Cage. And what I liked about his character is he seems like he's just come from another movie completely. Like John Wick or Taken or one of those movies, and he just happens to have come across a horror movie. And Nicolas Cage's character doesn't say one word throughout the entire film. He hasn't even got a name. He's just known as the Janitor because that's the job he's given in this film, to clean up Willy's Wonderland. I like moving my hands. And I joked about it earlier, but his character did remind me of the character you play as in Grand Theft Auto 3. He sort of turns up in town through circumstances and he has to take on a mission. And those expecting full-on crazy Nicolas Cage screaming, shouting moments, you may be disappointed. But I liked his character being completely quiet with a few nuances here, a few grunts there. I found it funny. But even though his character says no words, he still has a big personality. And I like the fact that he's very literal. And I'll give an example of that. So Tex takes him to Willy's Wonderland, gives him these sets of rules. You can't leave until the morning. These are the cleaning supplies. And he says to him to take regular breaks. like no matter what, to take breaks throughout the entire night. And as he's doing things, as he's cleaning, or when the animatronics start attacking him, when his watch goes off, he literally stops what he does and he goes off to get a drink and chills out. And my god, does he clean the crap out of that place. I've never seen such an efficient cleaner in all my life. If John Wick is the most efficient killer, Nicolas Cage's character here is the most efficient cleaner in the entire world. I also love how completely unfazed he is throughout the entire film. Like I said, there's kind of like two films merging here. You got horror film, where everyone is crapping their pants because of these animatronics, and you got Nicolas Cage, who's almost come from like a really dark background, like a John Wick movie, and he's kind of crossing over into it, and he doesn't care. He's just trying to clean the place. He just wants to get the mirrors wiped and the tables wiped and the kitchen clean. And when these things start coming to life and trying to attack him, he just treats them like a mosquito. He's just like, yeah. But I really like Nicolas Cage in this movie. There are some that will disagree. I think there's many that want the whole loud, maddy, Con Air Nicolas Cage. The whole like face off, I could eat a peach for hours Nicolas Cage. I really enjoyed the quiet Nicolas Cage, Ross Geller Nicolas Cage. Because it's something I've never seen in a film before. Not silent movies, of course they're going to be quiet. But I've never seen a film where the main character and an actor as big as Nicolas Cage just plays the whole film completely in silence. And I thought it was great. Now another thing I liked... Oh, break time. Oh, that's what I needed. So, another thing I liked was the animatronics. Not all of them. Like there was some that just didn't have the creep factor for me. You had Willy, which was like the weasel. Was it Gus the gorilla, the crocodile, and the ostrich. Those are quite creepy, and I think it's because they had the big eyes, and they looked pretty terrifying. I'm not gonna lie to you. If I was working in like a Chuck E. Cheese or a restaurant, and I was cleaning up at night, and that's what I had to look at, I think I would soil myself on a nightly basis. Now the rest weren't so creepy. Don't get me wrong, if I was walking home from work and I saw them down an alley, I probably would die on the spot. But in this film, they just look too friendly. Like the pixie siren, or was it Sarah Siren or Siren Sarah? She looked just like a killer Tinkerbell. Then there was the knight, which looked like a really friendly knight, and the chameleon just looked like... It wasn't scary. But what I'm trying to say is they just didn't have the freak creepy factor the other ones did. But I like they were going for the whole 90s American diner look with the family restaurant, so for that they did well. I also love that this film didn't take itself seriously one little bit. If you go in expecting the most serious film you've ever seen in your life, a really dark, gory horror, the one that's going to be a game changer, it's not. It's just dumb fun, and that's never a bad thing in horrors. I think I've got something in my eye and it's bugging me. And let's not sidestep that this film is blatantly influenced by the game Five Nights at Freddy's. Now, Five Nights at Freddy's, when did that even come out? Was it 5 years ago, 6 years ago that game came out? But very much the same, security guard having to work one night, or was it one night? It's called Five Nights at Freddy's. A security guard that has to work 5 nights in a haunted Chuck E. Cheese, like Willy's Wonderland style place, with animatronics coming to life trying to kill him. And this film very much copies that. And I know there's a Five Nights at Freddy's movie coming out, and that intrigues me because you've had Banana Splits, which wasn't good. And Five Nights at Freddy's, I really hope they get it right, because if you know about the lore and the story and the interweaving plot lines, it's quite an interesting film. So if they get it right, it could be pretty cool. And I hope they make it a little bit more gory than this. My god, it's warm in here. Now the gore. I love gore in films like this because I know some films, like you can say, oh, it was overly like violent, it was overly gory, it didn't be that bloody. But this film was designed for that kind of thing. And even though there was some good gore effects and good kills, it still wasn't hardcore enough for me. So, what issue? What the hell was that? PG? PG, is that you? Have a gun. It's not real, but they don't know that. Anyone? PG? I need to check the cameras. Well, hi, I'm your new neighbor. I've come to bring you some cookies. In hindsight, maybe I should have just knocked on your door. I didn't know this was real. Oh. Biscuit. What are my issues with the film? Now, like I mentioned, this film isn't perfect and it's got just as much bad as it has good. So, let's just get into it. So the thing I didn't like first of all was, apart from Nicolas Cage and a few other characters, the acting was not great. There's one character, the girlfriend of one of the group of friends that break into Willy's Wonderland, Five Nights at Freddy's, break into Willy's Wonderland. Her acting was poo-poo. Like, there was one scene in the trailer where they're like, oh, let's go to Willy's Wonderland and burn that place down, and she's like, burn baby, burn. I'm like, my god, that's not the take you went with. Now, character wise, again, other than Nicolas Cage, there weren't really likable or relatable characters. For someone who didn't speak or film, Nicolas Cage just stole the show. He's like, that's what I mean, he's like a unsung movie god. The other characters, they had some funny moments. Like, I was quite hopeful in the beginning with the banter they were having. I thought, oh, they could be quite funny, but they're the most dumbest characters that make the stupidest decisions I've seen in a horror film for a very long time. The sheriff I couldn't stand. Couldn't stand the sheriff. She just annoyed me. But there's one character called Liv. I believe Olivia or Liv. And she was probably the character after Cage that I liked. She was one that had a bit of history of Willy's Wonderland. And she gave you the backstory of why Willy's Wonderland is the way it is and how it came to be and why people are going missing in town, etc. I thought she was a good character. She was the only one I liked other than Cage. So yeah, on the character front, not so good. And as mentioned, the characters are stupid apart from Nicolas Cage. He's funny. He doesn't care that these animatronics are murderers and trying to kill everyone. He just wants to clean. That's funny. That's like the best part of the film. As well as the animatronics and their like weird little quirks. But the characters, my god, the kids, they know about Willy's Wonderland. They want to burn it down. They go there at night to do so. They find themselves in Willy's Wonderland, and it's like Men in Black just went and wiped their memory, because it's like they forgot where they were. They're in this deadliest family restaurant in the history of the world, and they just do stupid things. Like, one of the pair are a couple, and they go off into this playroom to start having sex, and it's like, are you stupid? Like, you got these animatronics, you all split up, you two go in this room, start getting it on. What do you expect is going to happen to you? Like, even Jason from Friday the 13th would be like, too easy. Why do they split up? How does that make sense? Like, there's a moment in the film where they all run away. They don't have to run away, they all run away. And it's like, why are you running away for? Stick together, because you obviously can't take on these things one-on-one. So why are you going to run into this restaurant, which they know like the back of their hand, and then try and fight them in the dark or with strobe lightning, where they can get through the vents and walk on the walls? What are you doing? Now, this could have been what the film's going for. I don't know. Sometimes it's cheesy. Don't get me wrong, I love my cheese. And this film has some really weird cheesy moments. There's like a scene with head, shoulders, knees and toes. And I just found that really psychedelic, that scene. Like, not so much the fighting part, but like the almost sizing each other up part in the beginning. I kind of liked that. It was really weird and I liked it. I'm strange. But yeah, they didn't really establish if the film was going to be dumb on purpose, or whether someone just wrote one draft of the movie and then didn't flesh it out or flesh out the characters more after they got into Willy's Wonderland. Because it was annoying, because one minute they're really smart, they get inside and they're dumb. This nightmare is almost over. I'm at the final thoughts and rating, which means... Where's he gone? Oh god. Oh.
Finally good to meet face to face. It's such a shame I must eat yours. And your fingers. Hey, if humans can eat fish fingers, why can't I eat yours?
What, no flowers? I'm not that kind of girl.
Time to die now, boy. What?
Haha. Give me 2 seconds, sunshine.
Well, as fun as it was, I really want to eat your face now, boy. Time to die.
Whoa, my friend. Are you blind? Look at the screen. Final thoughts and ratings, which means you're out of time, so, skidoosh. And now for my final thoughts and rating. So in summary, I liked Nicolas Cage. I thought his character was great. I thought it was really funny. I liked his obliviousness to everything going on around him. I liked the animatronics. I thought they looked pretty cool. Not all of them, but the ones that did look cool and creepy, I liked. And the action scenes between them and Nicolas Cage were pretty entertaining too. And I liked some of the gory deaths, but not gory enough. So with all things said, with the things I liked and I didn't like, what would I give Willy's Wonderland? I'm going to give it a sparkly bronze win and a guilty swim, because it's by no means a perfect film at all. There's some people that probably think I'm crazy, but it's a film I watch over and over again because it's so damn entertaining. It's a guilty pleasure film, one I'm going to watch in the future probably more times than I should, but I liked it. It's got this weird magnetic pull on me, which I don't quite understand, but I like. So guys, what did you think about the film? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Were you like me? In the middle? Was it a snooze fest? Or was it the greatest horror film you've ever seen? Come back to the comments and let me know, because I am interested. Also, talking of thumbs up, bit premature there. Give me those thumbs up if you like the video, because it does help me out. I have a video coming out every Friday, every week, no matter what, unless I'm dead. And if you want to see more films, more reviews midweek, depends what kind of film they are. I might have some films coming out. Oh, what am I talking about? But I also try to get some more reviews out midweek, because when I watch some movies, I have these little ideas how to make the reviews more fun. And then I'm like, oh, that might take me a while. So those ones come out on Friday because it gives me more time. But the ones like, say, Maud, for example, good film, but didn't give me too much to play around with, I'll try and do those movies midweek. So I'm trying to get more content out there for you to enjoy. But until next time, voicemail. Just go to voicemail.
Hello. It's me, Dandy. I can't believe you made it. I didn't doubt you for 1 second, but still, I'm kind of surprised. Oh, 1 second, the delivery guy is here with my pizza. Oh, he's playing a lovely little song too. Oh, hi, I'm
Well, until next time, stay out of trouble.